Abdul, we're down here at Jamie Moore's gym where you're just testing the waters. Because I asked you before, when do you think you're getting back to the amateur game, and you're thinking of kicking over?
Yeah, I feel like this is the best time. I sat down with Amir, and he said, obviously this COVID has just took a huge year and a bit, and he said that if you want to do it serious, you want to take boxing serious, then you might as well just turn over, and then obviously it'll be managed by him too. And
well, let's explain that. So, is your cousin, is he? Amir Khan?
Yeah, my cousin, Amir.
Now, I've filmed you many times in the amateur championship, winning the Northwest regions numerous occasions. How have you done in the nationals?
Yeah, so I won the youth ABAs back in 2019, and then after that 2020 I boxed as well. I got disqualified in the last round, and then after that, obviously COVID. So the main idea, the plan was to wait for the seniors, have a few fights without the head guard.
Well, this would have been your first year as the elite, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this would have been the first year. I just turned 18 in August, so yeah, this would have been my first year, but nothing was happening. So then Amir was just like, might as well just turn pro, and then just do it the right way, take your time, and yeah, that's it.
Well, I've filmed you since you was a little kid.
Yeah.
And you've been at arguably one of the best gyms in the Northwest at Bury with Mick Jelly. What did Mick say to you? Have you spoken to Mick about this?
Yeah, I spoke to Mick. He was happy with it. He said, obviously, you got to do what's best for yourself, and he knows that someone like Amir, he's the right person to have. He's got the experience behind him. He's done everything in the sport. Everything from the bottom to right to the top. And to have someone like him to guide your career, he said that's the perfect best move. So yeah, I just took that opportunity with both hands.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've always enjoyed you. One of the few people that actually buy my videos, mate. Because after every win, it's the first thing, your mum's always there, she's always buying them for you.
Yeah.
Did it help them? I always say they do help, because not only do you get to see what you're doing right, but you also get to see what you're doing wrong in those fights.
Of course.
It helps to speed up the learning process, I think.
That's what it is, of course. You got to study yourself.
Plugging myself here, by the way.
The best videos, man, the best camera and everything. I couldn't go wrong, I had to buy them. But the thing is, the way you see at your videos, they used to be perfect quality, and I could just see myself perfect. And obviously when you record them on your phone, your battery can go and then you don't even got the full fight or stupid stuff like that. But no, I got to study myself, and I got to watch myself, see where I did right and where I did wrong in the fight, and where I can improve myself. And that's what I've been like since day one. I've always wanted to improve, so I've always watched myself back, and I've always seen where I need to work on. And
well, Jamie was talking to you there, and I was listening to him, and he gave you a little bit of advice in between. You was on the pads there with Nige Travis, and he was clipping you with the pads, and Jamie said, I don't know what he said to you, but the next round that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
So does that give you good confidence in these coaches?
Yeah, of course it does, man. It's just I'm like a sponge, so whatever anyone will tell me, if I think it's right, well, obviously the coaches will want to say what's right, because they want to be there for his best interest. So I will listen to whatever advice anyone gives that is best for me. And like you just said, I just when I was doing the pads, I listened to him, and I just the things that was what I was doing wrong, I changed it. And I was just doing everything perfect after that. Not perfect, but I was doing it good.
That's a good sign, that, isn't it? That you can adapt and listen to instruction. I remember speaking to Mick when we come down to Bury, and we spoke to, I think you won 3 national championships in that year. I think Ali Javi, yourself, and there was a girl, I can't remember her name, what was her name?
Yeah, she was a younger girl.
Yeah, I think you'd all won national titles that year.
Ibrahim won the seniors that year.
Yeah, well, they actually hadn't won. I think it was a few days later he went and won it. Yeah. So, but I was speaking to Mick, and Mick was saying about you, what you said before. You listen, and you learn quick.
Yeah, I'm very, like Jamie just said now, when I was in the pads, he said that, one thing I can just see now is that you're a coachable person, and that's the type of fighters that go to the top. So, God willing, I'm going to take every step. Well, just listen, take out good advice.
Yeah. So this journey's starting. It's not actually started yet, but you're about to take your medical and find your place. This is not even confirmed. You're going to a few different gyms to feel things out. But hopefully, sometime in June, we can announce where you're going to be and where you're going to be at.
100%. Yeah. Got my medical, get my medical done, and then yeah, just take every day as it comes. Not gonna rush anything. You
don't have to at 18.
Don't have to at 18 years old. And not just that, I'm just gonna enjoy the journey and learn as much as I can on the way.
Abdul, it's been a pleasure, mate. It's always been a pleasure watching you, mate, like you say.
Awesome.
And a kid that I've seen steadily improve. I mean, I think you must have been about 12
years old.
Yeah, when I first filmed
12
you.
years old.
So it was a long time ago. And like I say, there's a lot of kids doing it now, but I think you've got a good team behind you, and going forward, I expect you to be as successful professional as you have been an amateur.
Thank you so much. I
Take
appreciate
care,
it, man.
See you later, mate.
See you later. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.